So this is a little bit of a different kind of video. Today's my birthday, and so thinking about what I'd want, I decided to relaunch the Don't Be a Mitch Fund. For those who don't know, I launched the Don't Be a Mitch Fund 2 years ago to raise money for voter registration organizations ahead of the 2022 midterms, and we raised a staggering $1.2 million. And we were able to fund a ton of really, really extraordinary groups that were doing good work on the ground. And I targeted states where I felt that the help was most needed, and that was Georgia, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Florida, Wisconsin, Ohio, North Carolina, and Texas. With today's new relaunch, I'm changing it up. Because it's the Don't Be a Mitch Fund, I'm still holding true to the fund's initial goal, which was to ensure that Mitch McConnell never again became the Senate Majority Leader. And with a brutal Senate map for Democrats moving forward in 2024, we have no margin for error. So I've culled the list down so that the organizations that I did choose receive more of the funding. And the states that I'm focusing on now for this fund are Arizona, Wisconsin, Montana, Missouri, and Ohio. We have got tough, must-hold seats in Wisconsin and Arizona, even tougher ones in Ohio and Montana, and Missouri is a rare pickup opportunity, considering Republican Senator Josh Hawley is currently the least popular senator of any senator running for re-election in 2024, Democrat or Republican. So if you have any desire to donate, it would be hugely appreciated, especially now, early, when these groups have less money, but when defining the people in these races is also so crucial, something I've spoken about a lot these last few years. If Lucas Kunce can get out there now, for example, 11 months before the election and ensure that the people of Missouri know that Josh Hawley is a fake populist insurrection sympathizer, it'll go a long way in this election. And if you can't donate, that is no problem at all. Even just sharing the link to the fund is beyond helpful. And look, you all know me by now. You know that I'm very, very careful not to ask for donations often, and that when I do ask, it's for something that I really believe in. That's what this is. I've had a lot of conversations with folks across the country to figure out where our dollars could go the farthest, and I think this fund will go a long way. Also, a quick caveat, there are, of course, other races and other organizations that are hugely important and do amazing work. My fund isn't everything. It's just a small part of what I know is a broader fundraising ecosystem. So my decision not to include certain states or certain organizations absolutely doesn't mean that they're not important. It just means that these states, for example, these groups are what I'm going to focus on, knowing full well that I am a small part of a broader ecosystem that will be working hard to raise money and get Democrats elected. So I'll put the link to the relaunched Don't Be a Mitch Fund right here on the screen and also in the post description of this video. And again, any donation is appreciated and signal boosting is appreciated. And already people have been super kind with the birthday wishes, so those are appreciated as well. I'm now 35, which means I can officially run for president, which brings me to my next announcement. That is not happening. I think you all know by now how important I think having a strong progressive media ecosystem is. I am beyond lucky to have the opportunity to reach so many people here and also the opportunity to help build up other progressive media outlets. There are plenty of much smarter people than me who can run for office and legislate, so I'll stick with what I'm doing, what I think I can be most helpful at, and that is combating right-wing disinformation and making politics more accessible for everyone. But I do appreciate the votes of confidence for those asking me to run for office. Maybe if they let politicians only show up to work in half a suit, then I'd consider it. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on my birthday. And thank you for your support of the Don't Be a Mitch Fund. If you're looking to make a difference as we head toward November, I think this is a pretty good place to start. Before you go, I need some help. Please subscribe to the channel and do your part to help grow the progressive media ecosystem. I don't do sponsorships or paid ads. I won't ask for money, but just subscribing to this channel goes a really long way, and it helps get the message out to more people. The subscribe button is right here on the screen. You can also subscribe to my Spanish language channel, which I made to reach those crucial Spanish-speaking voters. That link is on the screen too. And finally, if you want to listen to my audio podcast, you can follow that link as well. Thanks so much for watching.